Hey everyone, we're back for more Subnautica modded, our high-tech version at the new island base. And first things first, I have added a new mod, which is from Mr. Purple. It's one I actually thought about adding later, but I decided to go ahead, let's put it in. And it is going to help us with improving how the power transmitters work in the game. Reason I did that is because I want to be able to get some more power going to this, and it's supposed to allow us to add a power transmitter and basically connect it to where it can go between different base connections, things like that. So I'm hoping this is going to fire over there. If not, okay, we got purple, which is new. Base connections are purple. Okay, other connections are green. Left hand full enable disable. Alt tool F. Okay, F. Okay. Do I like go point there? Okay, so no draggy drag like that. Hold F to do it? Nope. Okay, I think that's just indicating what kind it is. Can I now build one right here? Okay, don't connect at all. Alright, I'll put another one back over here then. I was hoping it would just connect because it's so close to the base. Alright, connect. Connects to that. And it connects to that. So now I have steady power to this at 25 items a day. So that's, I'm just going to leave it like this for now. I want to see, it's already charging up. I want to see how much power drain this is causing to the base itself. Because this is going to affect how much power I need to produce, such as how many more solar panels I need to add. And look, my power is dropping kind of quickly. Of course, I've also got this going, so that's not helping. This is off, so I'm okay there. So it's not even that far into the night, and my power is just dropping and dropping and dropping. No wonder those are taking so much power just to keep them going. And, I mean, even in the lava zone, I have multiple thermal plants to keep them going at like 25 items per day. That's just a huge amount of power drain compared to what it used to be. And I am on emergency power now. Oh, there we go. I may just go ahead and, after I get the last of these built out right here, go find a couple of hotspots in a decent range of the base and just get that done. That way I'll have a few, you know, thermal plants to maybe keep at least steady power. For now, I'm just going to turn the ores per day setting off. So it'll be the default 12 per day because that was very fast drain. So this is very close to where the deep driller is, as you can see right there. The deep driller is all the way down into the deep Grand Reef. So I think this should be a good, suitable spot to place some thermal plants. And I hear it. Ah! Don't you go messing with my stuff. All right, that's it. We're fighting. I'm taking you out. I'm taking you down. Oh! It didn't shut me down that time. It didn't turn my power off. That's right. That's what you get. I'm going to put one right here underneath. That way I know it'll cover any of them that I place here. And now I need to go up higher. So now, can I get it to pick up anywhere in this area? Well, a place there, but it won't connect. There's the dead one I killed, the little crab squid floating up. What he gets for messing with me. Surely I could place it upside down at this point. I would think that would be a suitable thing. It's mounting to the terrain. Why not? This is going to be my closest landmass to this area below. So I've got to build coming from there. And I think it was over here that I placed down that one transmitter, assuming it's still working at this point. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I've got the power connecting. I was gonna work my way upwards like this until I see the power disconnect. Oh. So it seems to have a problem that it's now got to be kind of semi-line of sight. It's not working with it being where I can't see it. You see how it's targeting like right there as opposed to right here. Okay. That's why I brought a little bit extra. I thought I might need a little bit more placement options than just 2 or 3. That's interesting that it's all line of sight styled now, because it's not going to, like there, doesn't show a connection. Go there, shows a connection. And it's not the range because it keeps going up. Oh, that's weird. I don't think it normally does that with the line of sight type thing. Oh, maybe it's not line of sight. Maybe it's just the fact that the transmitter's there and it's showing the connection here, and it's just having problems showing the working connection elsewhere. Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter. In the end, as long as I get power up there, that's what matters. And I've got power transmitters that I am spacing as far as I can at this point. So you can, oh, hey, you scan the anchor pod, and we'll see if I can plant this on top of the anchor pod. Yes, I can. Now, of course, it's not doing the connection again. Not connecting. And it gives me a weird habitat power thing. Oh, no! I didn't think I was that close. Okay, where'd you go? He's completely gone now. He came in to scare me and took off into the distance. I think I caught a glimpse of him there. Okay, he just wanted to scare me. That was it. Okay, so I've got a connection there from the top one. How am I going to get a connection to this one down here to go all the way up there? Honestly, it feels like the connection is not going as far anymore. It's not the method I would like to use, but I can stack compartments down. And same way I do with the foundations, just work my way downwards till I create a long enough invisible connection that I can tie into one of the power transmitters to this and just be done with it. Not have to worry about trying to get transmitters to transmit all the way up here. Okay, that should be low enough. Can I get a foundation to, nope. It's just being too problematic. We'll just go ahead and place one here. Oh, look, yes, it's connecting from down there. Bam! Right to it. And yet it goes right through the tube. Doesn't go through the terrain, but it goes through the tube. Ooh, look at that. 88% power and 21 quartz. All right, I am finally going to start having a decent amount of quartz from this. So I'm using a trick that was mentioned by Roger Bumfizz, and I can't remember if I ever used this in the past or not. But I'm basically planting a bunch of the gel sacks, because produce quite a few, and I'm trying to get them reorganized anyway. So that what will happen is, like this one, the decorative mushrooms went someplace I didn't want. I thought was going to keep going in that direction. So what I'm going to do is let that grow in, cut them out, plant a gel sack there, take out the one I want it to be in, take out that spot, plant them again, and let them keep going from there. That way I can control the layout. It looks like something's wrong. I don't see any item production happening at the other base now. Well, that's a good sign. I see lights. I see a power connection going. So why is my stuff not producing? Oh yeah, my power's down. I mean, not like off, but I've got more power tied into the base normally than that. Why is it not producing? And why is it stuff like this is... I mean, that's God, it is powering on and powering off. Why is it powering on and powering off when I have that much power? I bet I'm at that spot where it says, oh, emergency power only. It just keeps switching it off. Yeah, habitat restored. Okay, you know what? Let's just turn that off or turn it down. I mean, I'm not even using it right now. Power transmitter's not transmitting to here either. Okay, so several of my transmitters are broken with this new mod. Well, maybe not broken is the wrong word. They're just not transmitting to where they were before. So it's connecting there. It's just, I guess I have to place one closer to these now for it to transmit to one of these. Will this work? That's it. Yes, okay, so I just have to add one more transmitter to each of these. Oh! And all I do is go and fix that one transmitter, place the new one down for the deep driller. I come back and now I'm up to over 10,000 in power. So, yeah, something a little goofy there. If you try this mod out, and it will be linked below, of course, just be aware that you might have problems with existing transmitters. Okay, I'm gonna break this and turn it back on. And what? Okay, so power transmitter no longer even connects to the ones that are right here. Really? Okay, I see the lines. There they go. There goes that. And there goes that. So I've got that power working. Yeah, there it goes. I bet this is that same not wanting to work if it's not line of sight, because it's got the jelly in the way. And now, oh yeah, look, okay, I can see from that angle targeting, and I can't tell if that's going both directions or not. Yes, okay, so that's feeding from down there. Oh, no, it's just this thing stopped transmitting again. It's transmitting from below, but not up above anymore. It just keeps turning the feed upwards off. And that's feeding down below, okay. No, I'm actually following that beam. Make sure I don't have another one in here. I think I tried to avoid doing that, but nope. I do have one in here. Okay. So maybe this is the one that will fix everything, because well, that's not line of sight and it's feeding up there. Okay, that's strange. Why is it that in this case it's willing to feed through terrain, in the other cases it would not do that? Transmission to here, and then of course I go like right to the edge where it goes green, and then it's like, no, not doing it. It's weird, the line of sight thing with it. There we go. Okay, that's going there, so it's a different path, separate from the other ones. That's fine. Back to 10,800, and look at my power climbing up like that. Oh, no, it's still not climbing up. It's rapidly draining. Why is it draining so much when I have so many thermal vents, so many thermal plants? Did these, no, that's still on low. Low. Did something suddenly turn up in power? So as far as I can figure, something with one of the updates I applied on another mod, and I can't remember if the hydroponic harvester was one of them, something's causing these to drain way more power than they were in the past, because I had this with no issue before. Now suddenly I am burning through power. It's just constantly draining, and I'm not tied to anything else. I'm not tied to a drill. The drills are independent. The drills are not part of the equation here. It's strictly the power usage of what's actually here on the base. And that's what's worrying me, is how is this going to affect things later? Either way, for now, it's time to actually use the new giant cove tree and place it there and see just how big it gets this time, now that there's a regular cove tree and a giant cove tree. I'm assuming this is going to be as big as that. So I decided to close out the game delete the config for the hydroponic harvester, and come back in. And initially it was showing only part of the power, then it reconnected. Now it shows the 10,800, but my power is basically draining faster than it was when I saved the game and exited. It's not draining a little bit slower like I had gotten it to. It's draining back to being fast, despite the fact that I basically, I mean, it's as fast as it was before I came and turned everything down to minimum on this. On the hydroponic harvesters. I'm about to check it again and just see. You know what? That I might that I'm gonna leave. You know, I've got mushrooms being produced there for that reason, so we'll just go off on this one. And I've got so many of these right now, I could just turn that off. And it's not a huge difference. It's like, what is going on with this? It's suddenly just a huge amount of power drain. I mean, I'm not scanning for anything. Maybe if I turn this off. It says it's offline. No, it's still declining. It's not bad, but it's still going down in power level. All right, let's see how this is doing. 93%. That's at 25 items per day, so it's a little bit, 94%, so it's going up still. So it must have drained during the night sufficiently. Maybe that was where I was getting all the habitat emergency power only part. This was just draining down and then balancing just above because of the thermal plants. Still doesn't explain why suddenly the other base is draining way more power than it was before the mod updates and adding the power transmitter mod. Since this is so well powered now and producing quite a bit, I'm going to turn it up to add salt deposits to that. And I think that's really all I need. So quartz and salt will be produced by this. And so, oh yeah, look at that. 50 quartz while I was gone to the other base. And it's nighttime, it's not draining from the battery. That concerns me. No, it's just draining straight from the base. So maybe that could be updated in the future where instead it drains from the internal battery first. Especially if at nighttime the power is, you know, the solar panels aren't getting power. Drain from the internal battery first. Use it to charge the battery and then drain from that. And there we go. I have lights leading all the way along the path up to where the tunnel is, where I started placing these down. And so that's got a nice visible lighting effect to it. You can see everything. I'm following along. And yeah, my little legs struts from that are gone now, which is fine. It doesn't get in the way of jumping. I go all the way through here, keep going around the bend, and finally now where I have no light. So we'll do right here. Yeah, that. I'll make sure I have it blend the right distance. Okay, you know what? This one's going to go here. And I'll just have to do one up here at the exit of the cave. Since that's going there, I'm going to move this one right here. A little bit closer. Yeah, like that. And I'm almost done with lighting this pathway up. Then it's going to be lighting up the rest of the pathways going up to there. And I'm out of power again. Completely out of power. That's so funny. Oh, look how, I mean, just a tiny bit of sun and suddenly I'm getting power again. Why is it not acting like the thermal power's actually doing much? That should at least be pushing enough to almost keep the light, or at least keep the lights on and maybe produce a little bit of the mushrooms there. Okay. I pop in the base. It's the same base. Look at that. It's the same base. So why is this not transmitting to it? Okay, now it doesn't even want to connect to the transmitter it was connecting to. Okay, let's try another transmitter here. Disconnected to that. And it's not putting anything onto the pipe, onto the standard connection tube. Let's see if I can just get this to place down. And of course, foundations are so bad in the game once you build so many of them. It's just becomes unusable. Oh yeah, okay. It's snapping and is lagging things up, so it's part of the base like I'm wanting it to be. Oh, and I need lead. Okay, place, connect, go purple. It's not going purple. Why is it suddenly like not wanting to go purple on this? Is it because it's so far disconnected from the rest of the base? Okay, another transmitter that was showing a connection when I had the blueprint ghost placed down a moment ago. Now it's suddenly like, oh yeah, no connection. Look, there it's showing connection. Connect. And again, it's not connecting. Guess I'm going to go do the same thing again. I'm just going to build downwards like this. Layer by layer. Compartment by compartment. Until I get back down where the other parts are, even though they're part of it. And see if that makes a difference. Alright, let's try this. Different spot. You see the connectors showing that connection all the way up to there, and then it goes away as soon as I get a green. Wait, no, there it is. It shows a little bit. It's just way offset. There it goes. And before, it transmitted up through the compartment, and now it's not doing that. Now it is failing. Should be pulling the connection and saying I'm part of this base. Or wait a minute. Maybe I'm thinking of this wrong. Maybe I am missing the whole point. I mean, this is right here. Maybe I just need to go back to trying to figure out why this is not connecting, because it's not showing purple here like it's a base connection, but it's also refusing to connect to any of the other spots. So maybe it's still treating it like it's part of the base connection, but it's not connecting into it for some reason as part of the base. I don't get why. I mean, I did try the foundation. I tried the multi-purpose room, and those worked elsewhere. Why is this one not working? You know what? Let's just do this. Let's see if I could just place it like that. And then take that out. There we go. Look at that. Purple. Got a purple beam. That's really goofy still, though, that I had to place it on the front side where the hatch would go, with it sticking out at a 90-degree angle for it to connect there with the purple base connection. But in another spot, it connected up top and went even through the base connection. And whoa. Okay, I've got that. And that, okay, so it took over for this base connection. It's not tying it all together like it's supposed to. Oh no, that just broke everything. All I did was want to have power coming from the base for this thing to make it speed up. And now I've broken all of my stuff. I don't get this. How is it that none of this is counting towards the base? But that's charging, but it's not actually building up a charge. It's like it's still draining. This is all directly mounted to the base. How is it not still part of the base? There it goes. It's just really slow to update. Okay. And look at how fast my power is going up now. Okay, if my power was going up that quickly here, after doing all that, there's got to be something wrong with the power structuring over at the other base, which is why it's still draining so quickly, or something that's not acting correctly, like it's charging correctly. Okay, this is still weird because that is not showing any connection. It's not connecting out to here. And this is not showing a visible connection. So this is still not connected. Okay, so it's still broken. I mean, yeah, I've got the full power showing now on the base from down below, but it has broken the connection there that I had before. So, yeah, I'm really torn on this. I'm going to give it a little bit more time for maybe an update to fix things with this, but as it's looking right now, the power transmitter mod will be coming out if this doesn't get resolved. If that is even a problem with the mod, but I have to assume it's an issue with something with the mod, because that's exactly what the mod is supposed to be handling, is the power transmitters. And also the fact I keep getting these weird emergency power warnings all the time. So my plan to have a group of drillers by this base that would all connect through the new improved power transmitters seems to be not an option now, because it works great in terms of connecting to the drillers themselves to the platform, but it seems to have problems with deciding when and where to connect to the base directly, which is the problem where transmitting power. That's why I wanted the mod. So I'm going to give it time for Mr. Purple to get an update out, see if that fixes it. But yeah, if this, I'm not adding any more drillers at this base. Next time we'll just be back to normal building, and if it doesn't get fixed with an update to the mod's coming out, I'll fix all my power transmitters back to the way they were and work around whatever I need to get power to the rest of the base, whatever way. But that's it for this video. So if you enjoyed it, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, let me know what you think about the mod, about the things I've done today, and of course let me know what your experiences are with the mod if you've already used it. And as always, hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I'll see you in the next video.